predicted. We saw rain, freezing rain, and snow. And as if you could take a look across the street, you can see it did cause some damage here in the Oregon district. Cleanup is still underway here at Miami Valley Feed and Grain. Officials on scene tell me that safety is the top priority. Thousands of cars travel through this interchange in Springfield every day without hesitation, but soon they will have to come to a complete stop. There's a crop of pumpkins here at Young Jersey's dairy, but they could be damaged by the first frost of the season. Springfield police is asking the public for help with 2 shootings that happened within hours of each other. Jonathan Monroe pled guilty to 5 counts, including rape and sexual imposition. He appeared in court today to be sentenced. 24-year-old Jonathan Monroe was mostly quiet in court, but he did apologize for his actions.
I would like to express to the court, to everyone involved, that I'm extremely sorry for everything that's occurred.
Monroe was a cadet instructor for the Springfield Township Fire Department. The victims were a part of that program.
One of the victims, the abuse began by the defendant's own admission to the police officer, the detective, when that victim was only 9 or 10 years old.
It continued over a 6-year period. 3 other minors were also victims. Defense attorney Regina Richards called a forensic psychologist to testify. She says one was needed.
These were very serious charges, and often without exploring the facts behind the charges, a defendant can be assumed to be more dangerous.
The expert told the judge Monroe was abused as a child and suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. Monroe received a 10-year sentence.
And this has been a very fair and good result for the defendant.
He faced a life sentence before taking a plea deal. Business is back to normal at 416 Diner, which brings diners like Jeff Van Fleet and his friend in. They were surprised when they had to use another door.
Well, we noticed the plywood for sure. We're like, wonder what happened.
The Oregon district uses a company to remove snow and ice. They were out early Friday evening clearing the sidewalks when the unexpected happened. District President Amelia O'Dowd says,
unfortunately, one of the trucks slipped and bumped the side of the 416 Diner, and it broke 2 of their windows.
When that happened, employees called owner Guy Fragman and they told him to come back immediately. When he arrived on scene, he could not believe what happened. He did not expect the windows to be gone and says,
we went from kind of warm and cozy to about 30 degrees really fast.
The business had to close shop because of the break in the weather. Fragman is happy his business could recover quickly.
They were here last night. They hung the plywood. They got some insulation going. They're sending people out Monday to get an appraisal for that and get it taken care of.
Officer Meredith Freeman's job is unlike any other in the Springfield Police Division. She only responds to overdoses.
I respond to all overdoses when I'm on duty, and if there's an overdose when I'm not here, I try and follow up with that person within a week.
Freeman is an opioid diversion officer, the first for Springfield Police.
Well, one being I don't wear a uniform and I don't drive a cruiser, so I don't respond to the everyday calls, the domestic violence calls, the 911 hang-up calls, the burglaries. I don't go on those anymore. I go and I assist on them.
I rode along with her this week to see what she sees daily. We went to an overdose where a 56-year-old man had collapsed on the porch. He was revived and taken to Springfield Regional Medical Center, where he met with someone from McKinley Hall.
It's become a bridge pretty much from the law enforcement side to the courts to the rehab side.
Freeman presents drug users with their options to avoid jail.
The thing that I find most interesting about that is that those addicts are actually calling our officer and asking for help.
During my ride along, I witnessed a couple calling for help months after an overdose. Springfield Police hope more overdose victims reach out to the officer. They told me the goal is to stop overdoses in Clark County and to save lives.